What's up, water signs? Welcome to my channel. This is Blue Flame Scorpion Moon Goddess. If this is your first time tuning in to my channel, I want to say welcome. If this is not your first time tuning in to my channel, I want to say welcome back. So today's reading is going to be like inspirational messages. I'm going to look at some angel numbers, and we're going to look at moonology, and we're going to get some messages from spirit, okay? So everything I'm going to say is not going to resonate for every single water sign. Please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Alright, so let's get started. What messages do you have, my water signs today, Spirit? My Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? What messages do you have, my water signs today, Spirit? My Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces? What message do you have, my water signs today? Alright, water signs. So the cards that came out, we have the numbers 1010. So some of you guys could be seeing this number now, you will see it in the future. But this lets you know that you are patient. It says to keep your thoughts positive and be patient with everything that is working out for your highest good. Trust that your angels are working behind the scenes to help you. So whenever you see the numbers 1010, know that your spirit guides and your ancestors are reminding you to be patient at this time. You have to be patient because there are some things that they're trying to work out behind the scenes for you, but it's going to require your patience. And also, while you're being patient, you're going to have to remember to keep your thoughts positive. If it's a negative situation, you can't think in a negative way because then you're going to get a negative outcome. It's like change your mindset. If your thoughts are negative, try to do things or try to think in a more positive aspect about, whatever outcome it is. And just know that your angels and your spirit guides, they're working behind the scenes. They're working out things for your highest good, but they need you to be patient at this time. So we have the number 1010, water signs, talks about being patient. Then we have the number 66. This talks about being positive. And we just talked about having a positive mindset. It says your guardian angel is teaching you the essence of unconditional love. You are encouraged to have faith that the universe will provide for you while you are manifesting your inner desires. So you have to, once again, keep that positive mindset. If things are not happening at the speed, that you want them to, just know, your ancestors and your spirit guides, they're working on it. And they're trying to teach you unconditional love. And you learn unconditional love by keeping and trying to maintain a positive mindset. When you are always thinking negative, how are you going to be open, to receive love, from the universe, and maybe love from another person that the universe could be trying to, merge you together with? How are you going to be open to receive these things, if you're not open? Make sure that you continue to have faith, be patient and have faith, and continue to work on the things. If you're trying to manifest things at this time, even if you don't, manifest around a full moon. There's a full moon coming up on the 16th. I always see the full moon usually about 2 to 3 days. Like the full moon is just, I feel like the brightest on that particular day. But you start seeing the full moon 2 or 3 days before the full moon actually occurs. So if you're into manifesting, pay attention to the moon cycles and start manifesting under the moon. The next number we have here is number 20. It talks about I am harmonious. You relate to others in almost a cosmic level. You are dedicated to building a harmonious relationship with other people and other kinds. You have the ability to persuade others to your point of view with using gentle means. So it's like you are a harmonious person. It's like you're dedicated to like building, all different kind of relationships. Not just relationships that's built on love, work relationships, church, family, friends. You're into relationships. And it's like you're able to, persuade people in a positive way. It's like, trying to help people to make good decisions, maybe help people to change their mindset. You're nurturing. You make people open up to see things in a different way, but you do it with gentle means. It's like you don't have to be harsh, you don't have to be mean, you don't have to be ugly when you're trying to persuade people. You know what I'm saying? Because usually when people try to persuade you, especially if you ain't going for what they talking about, they're going to be rude, they're going to be, mean or say something nasty, but it's like, no, you're gentle with it because you want people to understand, maybe your point of view or maybe understand why you're trying to get them to see things, this way. Then the next card we have here is number 5, talks about change. So it's like when different changes, go on in your life, you're able to adapt to those change. And change, for some of us signs, especially the fixed signs, change can be kind of something that we don't like to do. We kind of get set in our ways and set in our routines. And when something happens or, someone comes in trying to change their routine, we're like, oh, hell no, we used to doing stuff this way and that way. But it's like you have to be adaptable because life is not always going to remain the same. Like, you're always going to get unexpected changes. You're always going to be thrown some obstacles and challenges. You're always going to be tested. So you have to be adaptable. You have to be able to change, with whatever is going on. If there's some change needs to be made, you need to be able to adapt to those changes. Don't be closed off. Be more flexible, because life is going to throw you all type of curveballs. And it's like, for some of us, you can maybe see maybe some things that's going to happen, but you don't know exactly what's going to happen. So it's like you have to be adaptable. You have to be open to change and expect the unexpected change, because 9 times out of 10, when change happens, it's going to be unexpected. Like, we don't know on Friday the 12th or whatever that there's going to be this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing that we can actually forecast to pinpoint, something to a particular day that something's going to happen. So it's like you have to always be open and adaptable to change. Let's pull some Moonology cards by Anna's reading. Oh my goodness. So the card that fell out was emotions are running high with the supermoon. So at this time, your emotions could be running high around the supermoon or whatever. So Spirit is saying if your emotions are running high at this time, make sure that you are continuing to be patient. Make sure that you're thinking positive, when it comes to whatever going on or whatever that's making you, making your emotions, excuse me, run high. If it's some type of change that's going on, you have to be adaptable, to these change. Then we have it's time to take action with the new moon in Aries. So there could be at this time, that some of you guys, it's time to take action. And if it's some type of change that you're going to, it's time to take action and learn to be more adaptable when it comes to that change. Don't be sitting back in the background, pouting and being mad because you having to switch stuff up. Like, change is good and everybody needs some type of change in their life. Alright, water signs, that's all I have for you guys. If something resonated, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, guys, stay blessed.